position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. And the Ducks will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buckeyes offense will get the first crack at it here. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
To the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Ducks offense will go to work for the first time today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. He wants to throw it. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Potts. And he's wrestled to the ground. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on! And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. UCF pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Knights did. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? They'll move the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab down the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Lost a throw on 1st down. Unleashes one. That one's going to keep him awake tonight as he just missed him. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Ducks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his back in the middle. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Hunt is in the air, and the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Running into the open space. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Right on the money. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Ducks line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Boone. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Then they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. On the option. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. 4 wideouts set 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Buckeyes, Ohio State has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On the option. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. He's going to throw deep right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. He's got it. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Buckeyes are marching down the field. He's got it on the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, give on the inside. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Ohio State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The give on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. That's caught. It's Potts. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Quickly complete. And the spin move was sweet. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Reads it, fires complete. Makes guys miss. That's what he does as he's out to the 20. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on. It's incomplete, and you can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Buckeyes will call on their punt team. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
The Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. He makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Quick strike complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Kick is in the air. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. They'll start this drive going to the air. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few 1st downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll start this drive firing. Got his man. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a terrific return on the fumble.
Yeah, and you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back and make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Oh, he makes the catch. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Now the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. So now on comes the field goal unit. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive with us. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch right at the 50. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Dennis. There he goes. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Pulls it in. It's Boone. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Flips it out in the flat. He works it inside the 20-yard line, down to the 19. That's where they'll spot it. Short of the first down, now a decision to be made. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Ole Miss found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Oxford. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, You can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Motion from the wideout. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got it. Breaks into the open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. And the Ducks are flying down the field. The lone back's got it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The give from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Ducks decide to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
All the way back to the 15. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Boone. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, what a cut! A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He fires one deep over the middle. Pulls in the deep ball. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have complete...
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the stomping has commenced. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Oregon, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
The Ducks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Power football with the run. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Ducks send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
No fair catches here, looking for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Unloads quickly. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He'll keep it himself. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Buckeyes are on the move. Pulls and throws off the RPO. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They were trying to get the screen set up, but it just took a little too long to develop.
Yeah, and the quarterback's supposed to, invite those guys to run upfield on a screen pass, but they got to him so fast he couldn't get rid of the football, and they got the sack.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. Oh, he's got some space. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. To the ground, he's got it again. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The Ducks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. To the air on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Knight. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him, fighting off the defender.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Boone. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. quickly to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Takes the easy one to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They punted away on fourth down. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll do it himself. Turning it on! Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking downfield on first down. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. It's Potts. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fights off a defender. The decision to go for it does not pan out. With the catch, it's Boone. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
From the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's see what they've got on second down. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like,